Alright guys, Nico Wizzy is my name as usual, and you're welcome to another exciting episode of Top Corner Africa. And of course, we are here to talk about the Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 5. It is the Match Day 5 of the Nigerian Premier Football League with fixtures scattered and of course a lot of matches set to be played, matches postponed due to the beginning of the CAF Champions League and also the CAF Confederations Cup. The tournaments will start this weekend and some teams involved will not be playing in the Npfl. And so let's start with 3SC of Ibadan. Yes, of course, the team is still trying to get better after they fired their manager last season. Talking about Wenga Ogumbote. Now they have Nuruddin Awororo as the new manager, and of course they are trying to do their best to get a very better start to the season. It is the match day 5 and they are still recuperating, and so they are set to face Kun Khalifa FC, and Kun Khalifa also have had a very of course they have a very good start to the season. Their last game against El Kanemi Warriors was a perfect result for them. 3-1 they won in their last game, and so they're set to face 3SC of Ibadan. And then on these games will be played on Sunday. Yes, Sunday is the right time for these very games. And then we have Bayelsa United. They're set to take on Nasarawa United. Bayelsa United, in their last game of the NPFL, they lost at home at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa against Enyimba. So sad, but then they have another game to play against Nasarawa United. Nasarawa United, in their last game, they were able to get, of course, Nasarawa United did not, do well in their last game. But then, of course, they did well in their last game, and they were able to get a 1-0 victory against Wiki Tourists. And of course, when you look at the next game, we have Rangers International. Their game against Abia Warriors was postponed due to Abia Warriors' involvement in the Continentals. Yes, that game was postponed, and maybe in due time we get to find out when the game will be played. It's going to be an outstanding game this time. Remo Stars, still talking about the games postponed. The games between Remo Stars and the Kano Pillars also postponed until further notice. We have Enyimba up against Bendel Insurance. Enyimba is not in the Continental this time. The last time Enyimba played, they defeated Bayelsa United at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa by 2-0. And of course, this time it's going to be a very big game for Enyimba. This time they try their best to get a better result. Talking about Enyimba up against Bendel Insurance. Bendel Insurance on their own hand, also in their last game of the NPFL in the match day 4. Bendel Insurance, they won 1-0 against Niger Tornadoes the last time they played. And of course, let's hope to see if they get to have a good result this time. It's going to be a very big game between the two sides, Enyimba and Bendel Insurance. Enyimba is no newcomers in the NPFL. Bendel Insurance is also no newcomers in the NPFL. So it's going to be a very big game between these two sides. Barau FC, newly promoted NPFL side, and of course Barau FC, their game against Rivers United has been postponed. Rivers United involved in the Continentals as well this weekend. All these games will start. Rivers United, they are involved in the Continentals, and so they will not be playing against. They will not be playing this weekend. That game will be played in, of course, a yet to be identified date. And of course, we have Kwara United. They are set to face Plateau United. That game also has been postponed. And of course, when you look at, for example, Rivers United, in their last game, they were able to get a very important result against 3SC of Ibadan. Hard-fought 1-0 victory. And of course, they are going to take that into the Continentals and see what they do until they have to visit Barau FC. But then we have Niger Tornadoes and Ikorodu City set to face each other. Niger Tornadoes, the last time they played, they lost 0-1 to Bendel Insurance. They lost and they away from home. So sad. But then we also have Ikorodu City. The last time Ikorodu City touched the ball, they defeated Barau FC by 2-0, and Barau FC, their game has been postponed as well. Their game against Rivers United has been postponed. And then we have El Kanemi Warriors set to take on Warri Wolves. These two is going to clash. And of course, looking at El Kanemi Warriors in their last game, they lost 3-1 to Kun Khalifa away from home. They went to Imo State and played, and they lost 3-1 to El Kanemi Warriors. Of course, they lost 3-1 to Kun Khalifa FC, talking about El Kanemi Warriors. And Warri Wolves, the last time they even tried to play football, ended up playing a 0-0 draw against Kwara United. They have already beaten Rangers this season, and quite they're actually giant killers this time. And then let's see what happens to them between against El Kanemi Warriors. And then on Monday, after Sunday, on Monday, the Katsina United will face Wiki Tourists in the NPFL match day 5. And of course, in that very game, Katsina United, looking at that game, Katsina United in their last game, the last time Katsina United played, they lost 1-0 to Abia Warriors. Abia Warriors will not be playing this weekend. Their game has been postponed. They are involved in the Continentals. And then talking about Wiki Tourists. Wiki Tourists in their last game, they were able to get something really productive. But then Wiki Tourists, looking at their situation, you understand that they are currently Wiki Tourists, they are currently fourth on the league table, but of course they lost their last game for something quite very unusual. They lost their last game to National United, and so they are going to play they redeem themselves as regards to the match day 5 of the NPFL. And of course, it is the 54th season of the NPFL. We are waiting to see what will happen for this weekend. Going into the match day 5, we have Enyimba still topping the log, first on the log with 8 points after playing 4 games and then getting a 3-goal difference, plus 3-goal difference for them. And then 8 points for them, talking about Enyimba. Rivers United involved in the Continentals. They will not be playing this weekend. Rivers United have 8 points after 4 matches. Warri Wolves, they have 7 points after 4 matches. And then Wiki Tourists, they are fourth on the log, like I said earlier. They have played 4 games and they have 7 points all to themselves. Nasarawa United is 5th on the league table with 7 points after 4 games. And then we have Remo Stars, the defending champions of the NPFL. They have 7 points after 4 games. Ikorodu City, they have 6 points after 4 games. Bayelsa United, 6 points after 4 games, and then they are 8th on the league table. Ikorodu City is 7th on the league table with 6 points after 4 games. And then Katsina United is with 6 points after 4 games. Abia Warriors, they have 6 points after 4 games as well. And then we have Niger Tornadoes with 6 points after 4 games. Kwara United is 5 points after 4 games. And then we have El Kanemi Warriors is Kwara United as well in the 12th position with just 5 points after 4 games. And then El Kanemi Warriors, they have 5 points after 4 games. And then Bendel Insurance with just 4 games played and then minus 1 goal difference and then 5 points actually. And then Bendel Insurance, of course, El Kanemi Warriors have no goal difference, just 5 points and 4 games played. And then Bendel Insurance is 14th on the league table with 4 games played and 5 points. Kun Khalifa of Imo State, they have 4 points and 4 goals. That's quite not impressive at all. But then they have the games to play. Just 5 games into the new season. 4 games into the new season. We are heading to the match day 5. Kano Pillars, one of the oldest in the NPFL, they are 16th on the league table with 4 points after 4 games. Rangers International didn't do well last season, and this season is still not really impressive for them. They have 4 points after 4 games. Plateau United is 3 points after 4 games. Shooting Stars is 2 points after 4 games. And finally, last but not least on the table is Barau FC with 2 points after 4 games. And that's the much we can take for this exciting episode of Top Corner Africa. Nico Wizzy remains my name. See you next time.